So, things don't always go according to plan. I've developed this thing for weighted blankets. Now, I've been seeing ads for these things for a while now and hearing about all the benefits of sleeping with a weighted blanket, but I didn't really give it a whole lot of thought until one day while I was up at Kohl's, I saw they had some weighted blankets on sale, and so I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a try. So I bought one and took it home, and I've been sleeping with it for a couple of months now, and I have to admit, I do sleep a heck of a lot better under that blanket. I really do like it, but it is like a single blanket, which most of them are. But I wanted to get a weighted blanket that was big enough to cover my queen size bed. But boy, are those things expensive. I've seen those things going for up to like $500 a piece. So not only are these blankets weighted on you, but they're pretty heavy on your wallet as well. Well, I found myself on Amazon.com one day because I tend to find myself on Amazon.com most days. And I saw that they had a queen size navy blue, which as you know is very important, but a queen size navy blue weighted blanket. When my dad goes shopping, he really likes to get bargains. And I really inherited the bargain gene from him. So when I saw 60 bucks, admittedly I couldn't resist it. So I went ahead and purchased it from Amazon, and since you watch my vlogs, you know that I got it yesterday. And so I managed to struggle to put this thing on my bed because it's a floppy blanket, but it's 35 pounds. So it took me a while to get it to lay right, but I finally did. So I tried it out last night. And I discovered last night, once again, that although it's awesome to get a bargain, sometimes you get what you pay for. Although the blanket is a queen size, it's exactly the size of a queen-sized mattress, or at least it's supposed to be the size of just the top of the queen-size mattress, so it didn't really cover the bed that well. I was wanting to use it as a replacement for a comforter, but it just was too small. And it was definitely too small for me because it came up to my chest, so I could either just have it down by my waist, or if I pulled it up to cover my chest, my feet would stick out for the bottom of it. And the beads inside that provide the weight don't do a really good job of staying put. So it got really lumpy on one side and really thin on the other. Long story short, the blanket's garbage, so I'm going to return it. So that's why I've driven up here to Kohl's. Fortunately for me, Amazon has opened up return centers in local Kohl's. So I don't have to pack up this thing and send it back to Amazon. I can just bring it up here to drop it off, and then I'm done with it. It's a lot easier, but it also means that I'm carrying a 35-pound blanket through a store right now. So that's not going to be a lot of fun, but it's better than the alternative. So oh, whew, man, that was rough. I had to carry that 35-pound thing all the way to the back of the store. I was starting to break a sweat there, which I should be doing more often. Yes, I know. And since I've driven all the way up here, normally what I'd be doing is stopping in a few shops and doing a little bit of last-minute Halloween decor shopping, but there's no point in doing that. Every place at this point has been picked clean. There is nothing left. But for whatever reason, and I suspect it might have something to do with 2020 being the way it is and people wanting to be more festive to make up for how crappy this year has been, but everyone seems to be getting into the Halloween spirit, and I'm not upset about that. So I suspect there's really nothing left to do on this, again, gray, overcast, and gloomy day than head back home. I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to make these videos better, and so I tweak things here and there in an attempt to make things better. Sometimes it's stuff that I'm doing in front of the camera, sometimes it's stuff behind the scenes. But I am trying a little bit of an experiment today. And I thought, I'll make this little tweak and then I'll tell you what it is and you can tell me whether it seems to work for you or not. But then it occurred to me, if I tell you exactly what it is that I did, then it might skew your opinion one way or the other. And so I figure it's going to be better for me not to tell you what I've done, just to get your opinion. Do you notice anything different about this video? And if you do, what do you think it is, and do you like it or not? And if you let me know in the comment section below, that'll let me know if what I'm doing is a good thing or a bad thing, or if it doesn't really matter at all because you can't tell the difference. But I'd love to see what your comments are. But I did want to end the video by saying that now that I've returned my really screwed up, not really good quality weighted blanket, that I'm going to go back to my old one for now. Now you may be wondering how long I'm going to be using my old blanket until I decide to replace it again. Well, sometimes you can't always get a bargain. Sometimes you have to pay for quality. Now I did find a really good quality blanket, but unfortunately it's one of the expensive kind. But I'm still going to get it because I was able to find a coupon and got a discount for it. What, you thought this was the part of the video where I was going to tell you that I'd learned some great moral lesson and was going to change my ways? What, are you kidding? You think I'm ever going to turn down a bargain?